So here's a Tangled-inspired day bucket list. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here today. I am so excited for today because we're gonna spend it like Rapunzel from Tangled, one of my favorite Disney princesses and one of my favorite Disney movies. And you're gonna join me and it's gonna be so cozy and so much fun. I also made a list of all the things Rapunzel would be doing in her tower. So we're gonna just see what of those things we're gonna do today. And it's gonna be such a cozy spring day indoors. It is a beautiful day outside, but I kind of feel like I want to just spend my day in my tower today. Before we start, make sure to grab yourself a cozy cup of coffee or tea, relax, and enjoy today's video. So here's a Tangled-inspired day bucket list. We're gonna go through it together and just see what of those things we're gonna do today. If you also wanna use the list for yourself, I'm gonna make sure to link it down below. I made a blog post on it so you can just download it for free. I don't even need your email or anything. This is just for you to have a cozy, Tangled-inspired day with me at the same time. That would be really cute. I just love these kinds of bucket lists and I'm happy to share it with you. So anyways, let's go through the Tangled-inspired bucket list together and just see what of the things we're gonna do today. Okay, first of all, we're gonna put on a purple dress. And this can be anything else purple if you don't have a dress or don't want to wear a dress. Then we're going to make our own floating lanterns like the ones Rapunzel wanted to see in the movie. Okay, I know that's not technically allowed, but we're going to have to leave our towers for a couple minutes to pick some flowers outside to braid them in our hair, just like Rapunzel had in that Kingdom Dance scene. And honestly, my braid is not remotely gonna look like her braid. That's way too complicated for me. I'm just gonna make a normal braid and put them in my hair. Then we're gonna get cozy and read a book. And I'm also gonna put on a Tangled-inspired ambiance video. I'm gonna see if I can find the floating lanterns. That would be really cute while reading a book. Next, we're gonna paint some flowers on a furniture piece. And I have a chair in mind I've been wanting to paint for a while. So I'm gonna paint some flowers on that one. You can also just paint flowers on like a piece of paper or something if you don't want to paint a furniture piece. Or maybe the wall. That would be even more Rapunzel. And then because Rapunzel is a dreamer, we're gonna make a vision board of our dreams, and that doesn't have to be your life dreams. That can be something like, for example, your dream spring day, and we're gonna compile some pictures that reminds us of our dreams and just make a vision board of it. After that, we're gonna look out the windows of our towers for a while and just daydream for a little bit, just like Rapunzel did in the movie. And then lastly, it wouldn't be a Tangled-inspired day if we didn't also watch Tangled. So in the evening, we're gonna cozy up with some snacks and tea and watch Tangled and just have a cozy evening. So that is the plan for today. I am so excited to take you along with me and I hope you'll enjoy today as much as I will. You can download it on my blog, whimsicalvalley.com. You can download it there or take a screenshot of it, whatever you want to do. All right, let's go and have the coziest spring day together and live our lives as if we were Rapunzel for a day. Okay, so I don't have a dress that exactly looks like Rapunzel's dress, but I did find this dress that I made like 3 years ago, and it's long and it's purple. So I also found this sheer long sleeved shirt, which I'm gonna be wearing underneath the dress, and then I found the cutest necklace. And then I also have a Tangled-inspired necklace. Look at this one. Okay, the sleeves are bell sleeves, so they're not exactly on brand with Rapunzel. I hope you're also wearing your Rapunzel-inspired outfit, and let's go make some DIY Tangled lanterns. To make our lanterns, we will need some A4 paper, an empty water bottle, some fake candles, some glue, orange colored pencils and pens, and also some orange watercolor. The mug that I used actually ended up being a bit too big, so the whole flower also ended up being too big for the lantern, but I tried again and this time I used one of the fake candles and it ended up being the perfect size. Okay, I just finished my lantern and I think it turned out really cute. Just don't look too closely. But I love having my own Tangled lantern. Imagine you have like a couple of these and they all hang from the ceiling and you're watching Tangled in the evening. That's gonna look so cute. The first sun that I made was way too big, so I started over, but I think this size is nice. I think it fits really well with the bottle and everything. But the real test will be to test it out in a darker room and see if it really looks like a lantern. Let's see. The moment of truth. How cute! What do you think? Does this look like a lantern? I think it does. And you know how easy this was. Maybe you could even print this out. I'm sure there's like a graphic you can download and then just print it on the paper. Then you don't even have to draw it. And then you have your own Tangled-inspired lantern. How cute. Yeah, I like it. I'm so excited to make more of these and just like hang them up on the ceiling. But first, what we're gonna do now is go into the yard, pick some flowers, braid our hair, and put the flowers in our hair. Yeah, let's go. A couple flowers in a little basket. Okay, I hope there's no bugs in there. I'm gonna do just like a normal little braid. I love it. Ah! I've never had a better smelling braid before. I've loved Disney and just princess movies in general since I was very little, and I don't think that's ever gonna change. I think I'll be 90 years old still watching Tangled. I actually really believe that we shouldn't be putting ourselves into boxes when it comes to allowing ourselves to enjoy things at a certain age and deeming things as childish, because what does it actually mean to be grown up? Does it mean that we aren't excited about things anymore? Does it mean that we should be very serious about life. I'm just really against putting ourselves into boxes when it comes to enjoying things, because life is so short, and I don't think we should ever be ashamed of anything that we enjoy and that lights us up. Even if other people might deem us as being childish, I don't agree with that at all. I don't think that we need to become serious adults at a certain age. I think we can just be magical all our lives. I really don't believe that we need to ever feel that we need to be someone else at a certain age. Anyways, I just felt like saying that. I think this braid looks really cute. I'm really happy with it. Can't believe I've never done this before. Also, it smells really good. It smells like fresh flowers. I think it's time for us to cozy up with a book and put on a Tangled ambiance video. I decided to start reading this book. It's called The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels. I bought it last year, but I haven't read it yet, and I heard really good things about it, so I'm really excited to crack it open. It's not a very long book either. I think it has like 250 or 300 pages. And also, can we please appreciate this beautiful cover? It has Wisteria on it. Also, it goes with today's color scheme with the lilac and everything. So let's go get cozy and read our books. Okay, I'm gonna be painting this chair today. This is one of my favorite chairs that we have. I found this for €5 like 2 or 3 years ago, and I've since wanted to paint some flowers on here. I think that's gonna look really cute, especially since I already painted 2 of the chairs that we have. So let's get started. This is not gonna look perfect, but that's fine. Let's embrace the imperfection. Embrace the imperfection. What if you knew paintings in my gallery? Basically, just wonder when will my life begin? Oh no, this is way too small. Make it bigger. This one looks like Patrick's star. But we have Q-tips, so we can hopefully get rid of some of the paint. No, this is an awkward flower. It's okay to be awkward. So I'm gonna allow this flower to be awkward too. And I am a Disney princess today, so I'm singing about everything I do. And part of that is parting up, painting the flower that is awkward. I decided to go with lilac because it reminds me of Rapunzel. It's looking a bit wonky, not gonna lie. I'm actually loving the color scheme. This is a little reminder that you don't need to be an artist to allow yourself to paint on your furniture. I think it turned out really cute. It's not perfect. I love the colors. The lilac, it's very on brand with Rapunzel. I decided to make a vision board of my perfect spring, and for that I went to Pinterest and looked for pictures that resonated with me and gave me that magical feeling of spring, compiled them all together on Canva and added some quotes to it and some flowers. And then I used it as my laptop background picture as a little reminder of the magic of spring. So it's like a couple hours later since my last clip, and you would not believe what happened afterwards. Nick, you want to say hello? Yeah. Oh, you spotted him. Oh, talking to our friends. Look at them. Yeah, over there. Yeah. Okay, so basically I moved in a stupid way and the camera is on like this really flimsy tripod, and then basically I moved and it fell over and the camera fell face first onto the floor. It just broke and I was so shocked when I saw it. I'm so careful with this camera. It's like one of my prized possessions and one I don't take for granted. I'm not making any money with YouTube yet, so it's not like I would just up and buy a new camera. You know when you are shocked and you do like this shock cry without tears, like this that was me like 3 hours ago. And so basically I just packed the camera, went to the town center, saw if I can maybe try and get it fixed somewhere, and Yori ended up bringing it to a camera store, and they said that fixing it would cost like 400 euros, which was like crazy. It's like half of what the camera cost already, and it would have just been way too much, and I was already preparing to just not have a camera anymore. But basically what Yori did was he went to the camera guy who was like, okay, can we get it fixed now? And he said, well, I don't really have equipment, I don't know how to fix it. And Yori said, okay, this is what's wrong with it, can we just like hammer it in? So basically I'm going to show you a picture of what it looked like. So the lens itself was fine, but the zoom thingy surrounding the lens was broken. So basically they just took some hammers and they just like kind of put it back in there and now it works again. It looks a bit broken, but that's fine, I don't mind as long as it works. And oh, he really made my day with that. You know when you get like a scare of something happening and then in the end it's all fine? It kind of makes you grateful for the thing that you had before, which you maybe took for granted before, if that makes sense. That's the way I feel about my camera right now. I'm so grateful to have it now because this happened, and if this wouldn't have happened today, I wouldn't really feel that amount of gratitude for having a working camera. So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. But yeah, anyways, let's go and carry on with our Tangled-inspired day. I know that me leaving my tower and going to the town center to try to fix my camera isn't something very Rapunzel, but let's just act like I just had my adventure out of my tower with Yori / Flynn Rider. Then we're good, I think. Anyways, let's go and carry on with our day and make the most of it still, because my camera is fixed and I'm so happy about that.